Miss Wanji crowd in there. Wanji, or show room. Hey, but when you wanna watch this, you wanna listen to this. I go by the name A to the B, E double F Jiggy Abeku Santana. This is my channel for all the entertainment updates. Daily watch is better to watch it once than to be told many times. Today I say Wanji.
Are not talking about. Think about what I'm saying. It's deep. I mean, I want to be as mindful as possible because certain things are going to take certain time. Yeah. But there are certain subjects that are not being talked about. So if you look at it, you realize that certain people are happy to be paid to get certain things done to undermine your hard-won reputation. I cannot see that. In fact, a pastor called me, a very senior pastor in Ghana, and said, Dr. Tetteh, certain things that are going on with you can take it down for certain people. Certain people must be brought to book. Unless there are no laws in Ghana. There are laws in Ghana. So the law must take its place. Do you understand? It's about time certain people are brought to book properly and are dealt with. The nonsense must stop. You get up one day, you realize how stupid you have been, how foolish you have really been, that you fought battles you have no wings for, that you fought battles you have no ribs for, and by the time you realize you've gone down the drain. Trust me, I don't really care if it means I get even 1 cedi from getting certain people into the books. I'll go to Osu Children's Home for the orphans and give them the money, or go to the school of blind and give them the money. I'm not looking for money from anybody. Certain people must be taught a lesson for once, and trust me, you go all out. I think I'm educated enough. I'm also, by the grace of God, without being too so arrogant, financially blessed enough. I also think that I'm fame enough. Okay. And by the grace of God, I'm settled enough. I'm in my 60s. I'm not young. I am in my 60s.
Handsome pastor.
I am in my
handsome
60s.
doctor.
So certain people will just realize that, oh, you think you've gotten away for a long time. But this time, every day for the thief.
One day for the master.
You understand? And there are certain people who make certain statements about pastors which are not criminal. You just want to remind them, but they're not criminal. Every pastor is supposed to be a womanizer. Nonsense. If the pastor is a womanizer, assuming the pastor is even a womanizer, which is not something I'll comment, it's not criminal. Every pastor is cheating people to take money from them. If the pastor takes an offering from people, it's not criminal. In fact, if the people decide to go and give the pastor their money, it's not criminal. And so there are certain basic things. There are certain basic things that we don't realize that by the time you realize, you have. And this whole nonsense in Ghana, this one slept with this one slept with this one, and Kwasasem. No, it's okay. It's fine. It is all part of the gospel. Don't forget that the popular you become, the more you have stone thrown at you. It is the mango tree that has mango seeds ripe on it that will throw a stone at. There are certain people, nobody will take them because we're not trained. But it's nonsense of saying you want to train at the expense of somebody. It's not acceptable.
Doc, with the idea about a man for person finding out from you, say, Nipa, okay, can one say, woman,
never.
I don't
even want to talk about it. But it's a list of my problems. I've never met him before.
What if I did so? I'm not stressed. So if you're the Ghana for the idea, and Crawford, I said, or you feel so, or that was so, or my 24, or that one answer day.
That's absolute nonsense. Is he a court? Is he a court? I mean, that's absolute rubbish. That's totally nonsense. And if that is a misquote, fine. That is rubbish. That is not journalism. That is threatening. That's threatening. That is encroaching on my privacy. That is also harassment. That is harassment. That's not journalism. That is not journalism. So this thing is going to another level. So I think I would have rather preferred we don't even talk about that. There are so many things we can talk about. Certain legal action will take its course. It should take it all to the very end. That's all. So I'm not upset. I've just decided to make sure the law takes.
But maybe I had to. Because as you can say, the foundation is built. You have a family, you have friends, you have loved ones and stuff.
But that's what I'm saying, sir. It's only a gullible Christian who will hear some of those rubbish and be happy. If you look at the people who talk about certain people, you look at them, you look at even the adrenaline from where the people talk, it can only be something. It can only be something. So don't worry. It's as for the individuals who I don't even want to name anybody. I'm not interested in that. What I'm interested in is that there are laws in this state. If the Media Commission or the Ghana Journalism Association or the Communication Setup is not able to take it up, we have courts. We have circuit courts, we have magistrate courts, we have appeal courts, we have high courts, we have Supreme Courts. They work. And there are judges who are independent enough to make independent decisions. That's all. You don't waste your energy. You understand? If the person physically comes to attack you, that one, you have every right to defend yourself to any extent. And it's something I'm telling pastors. I look as if a lot of pastors in Ghana are being cajoled and monies are being collected from them. I'm hearing a lot of people going around, so they'll mention somebody's name, then they mention the person's name again. Then you can tell, say, Afa. Then certain things, come and see me. That's nonsense.
Come and see me. No.
How can you sit down here, PV Pratt, and call somebody that should come and see you because you have an information? If you have an information, take it there. Throw the information there. Don't throw, and it's like you send people to the public judgment. In everybody's society, in the society we know, there are people who will not like certain people. So when you send it like that, and there are a lot of mad men and mad women in town. There are people you see them with very nice dresses and attire, but they are mentally unstable. If you don't think you'll be listening to a mental person and you think you have something, you have nothing. And so I'm here because of you, Fifi Pratt. I came to celebrate your birthday. As for the decision there, I think my family and I have sat, we've concluded on certain things, and I think that we are going all out.
Nice.
So don't worry yourself. I will not even waste my energy on certain people. And there are people who don't even know what you're talking about now. I don't even need to waste my energy on it. When you give the devil attention, it gives you direction. Certain people, for once, must be brought to book and discipline. And unless the laws of the state doesn't work.
Nice one. Ebusia, a Kingdom 107.7.
For children. The way we behave, the way we were brought up, the way we attribute to things are different. And we need to get a point of convergence to come together to make the marriage. The reason why marriage is also a miracle is that not everybody is privileged to get a spouse that you can live with for the rest of your life. The Bible or the vow says, till death do we part. Unfortunately for most people, in the course of the marriage, 10 years come. Trust me, nobody goes into marriage and went to the marriage because they want the marriage to break down. The things that lead for marriages to be broken, if you truly listen to certain people, you'll be shocked. And the enemy can also penetrate into marriages. So marriage is a miracle. And for those of us who over 30 something years have been privileged to be married, we should thank God for that miracle. Because it is not because you are smart, it's not because you did things well, it's not because you lived an exemplary life, it's just because the grace of God kept you in that miracle. And that is why people have lived long. A lot of people have gone into marriages for certain selfish reasons. And after some time, they lose sight of what it is. And by the time they realize, it's gone. And so many people don't even stay in a marriage on the basis of trust. Many years ago, I preached in a program, a wedding, and Apostle Opokunyina. Apostle Opokunyina at that time was the chairman of Church of Pentecost, one of the most respected Ghanaian clergy. I have so much respect for that man. The professor of theology. Apostle Opokunyina, when I finished, then he said, that message I give anywhere I go to preach in a wedding, I should give that story. Because he used to believe in surprises. But the message I give on surprises, even in marriage, touches it. What was the story? The lady was going to get married about a month before her 40th birthday. And when she got married to this darling of hers, she said, the only thing I needed from you on my birthday, 40th birthday, is a necklace. Fortunately for them, the necklace is 4 houses down their house. And the necklace was in the shop. And the husband said, don't worry. Everything I have is just near me. Won't be with you. A week before her birthday, she went to pass through the necklace shop, the grocery shop, and the necklace was still in the showroom. She asked the owner of the grocery that has somebody come to buy a similar necklace here. She said, lady, this necklace you see in this box is the only one I have in this shop. If you don't buy it now, if anybody comes tomorrow, I will sell it. She went and told the husband, honey, the man says the necklace I say I wanted for my birthday is the only one in the necklace shop. Then the man said, don't worry, I've told you that everything I have is yours. 3 days before the birthday, she went to pass by the necklace shop again, and lo and behold, the necklace shop was still in the box. I asked the man, has somebody been here? I said, lady, you've come here about 3 times already. I've told you this is the only one. If you don't buy it, I will give it to anybody who comes to buy it. She went home and told the husband again, honey, what joke is that? This thing is still there. If somebody buys it, that's the only thing I said I wanted for my birthday. The gentleman said, honey, I've told you everything I have
is yours.
But unfortunately for both the man and the woman, the night before the birthday, the lady went to pass by the shop. And lo and behold, the necklace was still in the shop. It means the man has not bought it. Papa non toy. So she went back home very offended, very upset. The things we get upset about. In the morning of her birthday, the man brought a very big Bible. He was singing, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. What did she say she wanted for her birthday?
Necklace.
What is the man giving to her?
Bible.
So she got very upset. Took the damn Bible from the damn man, dumped it on the damn floor, went to the damn room, picked a damn bag, and left the damn house.
Hey, I am critical.
She left New York and went all the way to Alabama on her 40th birthday. And she was in Alabama for 30 years. It means on her 70th birthday, she had another surprise. Attorneys or lawyers, solicitors, whatever you call them, went to her and said, your husband has died and has willed everything he has to you. So that man who couldn't even get me a necklace said, he has willed everything to everything, so let's go. So they took a plane, all of them went to New York. When they opened the door, the Bible was still lying where she left it 30 years ago. The man never married again. The man didn't take the Bible from the floor. She too didn't marry again. And she said, it is this Bible that made me leave this house, this big Bible, when I said I needed a necklace. She was taking the Bible to illustrate and the necklace fell. So the necklace she was upset about was supposed to be a surprise between the husband and the groom's man. Apostle Pokunyina said that story is story, I should say, said he likes surprises, and that touched him. Sometimes you don't even know the essence of the surprise. But this is how marriage has been. Trust, lack of respect. If the woman trusted the man, she would have known that the man is playing some prank or something. If she respected the man, I believe it's not that was the approach that she would have taken. And I'm also looking at it from the man. When the woman started ranting and started misbehaving, why don't they say, hey, shame on you? Check inside the Bible. It means they lack communication. They lack respect for themselves. But here they are. 70 years old. The man is dead. They never had children. The man never married again, and the woman never married again. So a lot of homes are broken just because of lack of trust. Then also communication. I believe that sometimes we think everything is all right with everybody, but because we don't communicate. If we can genuinely communicate with our spouses, certain things that are issues will not be an issue.
Once money is sustaining a marriage, anyway.
What?
Money,
yeah. It's not true. There are people who are married with no money. What sustains marriage is God. It is God that sustains marriage. Not sex, not food, not money. I mean, if it is money, then certain people should never have problems. In fact, most money people have problems with marriages.
Really?
Yes. I can tell you that as a pastor. Most rich people are the ones who have the worst of marriage. Yes. Because sometimes in the man's riches or in the woman's riches, it makes them develop attitudes. Some ladies that because she's wealthy and she develops an attitude towards the man. And some men too, because of the money, he develops an attitude towards the woman, and it's unnecessary. And sometimes, trust me, it's not the money. It's not the money at all. It is the love that you give. And some people think, oh, it is romance. No, it's not true. It's not romance that makes marriage. If romance makes marriage, do I have to speak louder?
No, it's okay. It's okay. No.
If romance makes marriage, certain people will never have had issues with their marriages. It's not romance. And certainly not a good house or a good car. What makes marriage is
not a good house.
No, not a good house. You can live in a good house. Look, a good friend of ours had bought a very beautiful car to his wife. And that car he bought for his wife was such a nice car that we saw him driving in the car. I remember me and my chief of staff at Martin, they said, wow, this is a beautiful car. Your husband has done well by buying this car. Then she broke down, started crying. Why was she crying? She caught her husband with another woman. And the compensation the husband gave to her was that car. So as big and as nice and as flamboyant and as blessed as that car is, it reminds her of her pain. And the car cannot replace the love. So it is always very important that our marriages are based on the name of God. And if look, there are men who don't have anything. The women don't have anything. But they are loved just as they are. Marriage has nothing to do with money. I can tell you that with my eyes open. And sometimes